Overnight, humanity seemed gone. 500,000 battle fleets emerged. The stars stretched across the sky, glittering in the darkness. In the quiet of space, the galaxy moved as it always had, with ships traveling between planets sending messages. But one morning, everything changed. John Carter, an observer for the Galactic Council, floated inside the observation station above the Orion sector. He was a tall man with brown hair and calm eyes. He looked at the large screen in front of him and frowned. Something was wrong. Very wrong. "Check all systems," John said to his assistant, a young alien named Farrell. Farrell moved quickly, tapping the console. "All trade lanes from Earth are dead, John," Farrell said. "No signals, no colonies, nothing." John rubbed his face. "Are you sure? This must be a mistake." "Can it be a malfunction?" Farrell shook his head. "The sensors are fine. Everything points to one thing.
Earth is empty."
John stared at the screen, seeing the blinking dots of human colonies, all gone. Every signal from the human fleets, all trade networks, every communications hub, all silent. The council had expected humans to be tough. Yes, but never gone. The humans were always there, in one system or another. They had fought wars, built colonies, traded with dozens of species, and expanded faster than any other race. To see them vanish overnight was almost impossible. John leaned back. "Alert the council. They need to see this." In another part of the galaxy, the aliens who had been trading and fighting with humans reacted quickly. The Zarnok fleet commander, a tall, blue-skinned alien named Varrock, paced in his command room. "They're gone?" he demanded. "Every human system is dark?" "Yes, Commander," said his lieutenant. "No ships, no transmissions. It's as if they disappeared from the galaxy." Varrock's eyes narrowed. Humans had always been aggressive when pushed, but clever and careful. "We should be ready," he said. "We must see if anyone survived. Perhaps this is a trap." Meanwhile, humans on Earth seemed absent, but not in panic. There was no destruction, no evacuation ships fleeing. It was as if the planet had been emptied slowly without the galaxy noticing. Back in the council station, John tried to make sense of it. He pulled up data on human history, noting the Great Wars, the colonies on Mars, the mining stations on Titan, the deep space trade hubs, and the battles humans had won. Humans were never predictable. They fought hard, yes, but always wisely. Could they have hidden themselves? Darrell tilted his head. "John, I don't understand. Humans can't just vanish. Not only." "I know," John said softly, "but look at the data. Every system, every ship, every signal. It's gone. Dead silence." The council called an emergency meeting. Representatives from all major galactic races gathered. Their ships floated around the council station like a hive of giant metallic bees. Each representative was anxious. Humans had always been present, and now they were not. "Have the humans been attacked?" asked a small, insect-like ambassador. "Have they lost a war we do not know?" John shook his head. "There is no evidence of attack. No radiation spikes, no debris fields, no battle records, nothing. It is as if humanity simply vanished." Murmurs spread through the council chamber. Many species had dealt with humans before. Humans could be dangerous in battle, unpredictable, but they had never simply disappeared. One representative, a tall alien with silver eyes named Rava, spoke. "If humans are gone, who will control the trade in the outer systems? They dominate the Orion route. Their fleets are strong. Their disappearance leaves a vacuum. The discussion turned quickly to opportunity. Scavenger fleets, pirates, and neighboring empires began plotting how to claim former human colonies. Supplies, technology, even planets could now be theirs for the taking. John felt uneasy. We should be cautious, he warned. We don't know what happened. If the humans have left, there may be a reason.
Rushing in could be dangerous, but few listened.
The galaxy had long seen humans as competitors. Many hoped that the humans' disappearance would give them the advantage. Meanwhile, on the edges of the galaxy, humans were not gone. In secret, hidden in the shadows of distant star clusters, they were preparing. Emma Brooks, a human intelligence officer, oversaw one of the hidden fleets. She was a calm woman with short blonde hair and sharp eyes. Her screen showed the galaxy's map, but her human systems were invisible to everyone else.
"No one suspects a thing," she said to her second-in-command, a young man named Alex Morris.
They think we're gone. That gives us an advantage.
Alex nodded. 500,000 ships, all hidden.
We have been patient. We waited for the right moment.
Emma smiled slightly.
Patience is our strength. When we act, we will be unstoppable. Their fleet floated in the dark, far beyond the edge of map space. The ships were massive, far more than any alien race knew humans could build. Factories on hidden asteroids had produced fleets in secret. Humans had worked quietly, building power, training crews, and preparing technology far beyond what the galaxy expected. Back on Earth, the planet was quiet but alive. Cities had been emptied but not destroyed. Nature reclaimed areas, and only a few humans remained in secret bunkers and command centers. The surface of the planet seemed abandoned to alien eyes. Satellites and orbital stations had been moved or shut down. To an outsider, Earth appeared dead. In the council chamber, the debate continued. Some races suggested sending scouts, while others wanted to move in with fleets. John Carter stood and addressed the assembly.
Listen, he said. Humans are clever.
They have survived wars, plagues, and invasions. If they are gone, we do not know why. Rushing in could be dangerous. We must consider that this is a test, a trap, or preparation for something we cannot see. Some laughed. John, humans are gone. There is no signal, no fleet, no presence. What could they possibly be planning? We assume because we cannot see, we understand. That is the mistake. Even as he spoke, hidden sensors in the far reaches of the galaxy began detecting small disturbances in space. Tiny energy signatures, movements of massive ships far from human-known systems were noticed only by the most sensitive instruments. But no one connected the dots. To the galaxy, humanity had vanished. They believed Earth was dead, human fleets destroyed, and the species lost. John Carter, however, could not shake the feeling of unease. Humans were never simple, and this disappearance was too clean, too deliberate. Something was coming, and the galaxy would be unprepared. On one distant hidden world, Emma Brooks watched the stars. The galaxy thinks we are gone, she said quietly. Soon they will learn the truth, and when they do, nothing will ever be the same. Alex Morris nodded. We have been patient for decades. Now the time will come. But first, we wait. They must think we are gone completely. As the council debated and the galaxy acted on assumptions, 500,000 human ships remained hidden. Their crews trained, their weapons ready, their minds sharp. Every alien empire that thought they were gaining an advantage was unknowingly preparing for disaster. John Carter left the council chamber and looked at the stars. A chill ran down his spine. "Something is coming," he muttered, "and when it comes, it will change everything." The galaxy slept in ignorance, unaware that humanity had only retreated to wait, to grow stronger, and to return in force. The silence of Earth was only the beginning, and far beyond the mapped systems humans prepared, calm and ready, knowing that patience was their greatest weapon. Far beyond the known galaxy, hidden in the shadows of dark nebulae and deep star clusters, humanity quietly thrived. While the rest of the galaxy debated the disappearance of humans, life among humans continued with focus and purpose. 500,000 ships moved silently through space, each crew trained, each captain ready for orders. Emma Brooks stood on the bridge of the flagship Liberty, looking out at the stars. She had become one of the most respected commanders among the hidden fleets. Her eyes were sharp, her mind always analyzing, always planning. The galaxy thought humanity was gone. That was exactly what she wanted. "Captain Brooks," said Alex Morris, her second-in-command, approaching quickly. "Training exercises are complete. Every fleet is ready. The crews are at peak performance. Sensors report no anomalies." Emma nodded. "Good. The galaxy must never see us before the right moment. 500,000 ships in the open would cause panic too soon. They must think we are gone. But some fleets are impatient. The younger crews ask why we hide, why we do not return to the systems we once controlled." Emma smiled faintly. "Patience, Alex. Patience is our greatest weapon. The galaxy does not understand time like we do. They see only now. We see decades, centuries. Every moment has its purpose. Decades earlier, humans had started this great plan. The story of their disappearance did not happen overnight. It had begun long before anyone suspected.
Daniel Ross, a historian and strategist, remembered those days clearly.
He walked through a hidden command center, looking at data streams from the fleet. "We cannot let the galaxy see our true strength," he said softly to Lisa Grant, a fleet tactician. "They think we are small, scattered, and weak. That is how they will underestimate us. Our factories are producing ships at a rate they cannot imagine. Hidden worlds, asteroid forges, deep space shipyards. Every system they think we lost is alive somewhere else. Our numbers grow daily."
Daniel smiled. "And the crews are trained."
Every human knows the strategy. They do not fight blindly. Every ship, every captain, every soldier is ready to act with precision. The galaxy will not know what hit them. Humans had moved slowly but surely. Colonies had been evacuated quietly, one by one. Citizens had been moved to hidden worlds. Earth itself had not been destroyed, only emptied. Governments had left records that made it seem like humans had vanished. Satellites had been shut down or moved. Communications were erased. It was as if humanity had never expanded at all. Emma Brooks walked through one of the hidden shipyards. Hundreds of workers, both human and robotic, were assembling new vessels. These were massive battleships, far larger and more powerful than anything the alien empires had seen. A young engineer, Sam Collins, approached her nervously. "Captain, the new plasma cannons are ready. They have twice the range of the last models." "Excellent. Make sure they are tested on the training simulators. I want every crew member familiar with them. No mistakes when the time comes." Sam hesitated. "Captain, do you really think the galaxy will take us seriously after all these years?" "They will. When we return, they will wish they had listened to John Carter and the Council. Patience is the key. Wait for the moment. Strike with perfection. That is how humans survive. On one hidden planet, thousands of new pilots train day and night. Alex Morris watched them from the control tower. The young men and women moved through drills with precision. They were the future of humanity's fleets. Speed, precision, coordination, Alex said. Every move matters. You are the shield and the sword of humanity. Remember that? One mistake, and decades of preparation are lost. A pilot named Carla James approached, wiping sweat from her forehead. Sir, the training is hard, but we are ready. We want to prove ourselves? Alex nodded.
You will, Carla. One day the galaxy will see what humans can do when they are united, calm, and prepared.
Today, we wait. Tomorrow, we act. The young pilots looked at him with determination. They had grown up hearing the stories of human strength, of the wars fought and won, of the clever strategies humans had used against enemies far larger and more numerous. Now they trained not just for survival, but for a return that would change the galaxy forever. Meanwhile, back in the hidden intelligence networks, Emma Brooks studied reports from the outer systems. Alien empires were already moving. Zarnok fleets were sending scouts. Pirates were beginning to claim abandoned human trade lanes. We have to be ready, Emma said to her team.
They are testing the boundaries. They do not know what they are waking.
Alex Morris frowned. The galaxy thinks humans are weak now. They see empty systems and assume victory. That is dangerous. One mistake, one fleet rushing in, could reveal us too early. We control the timing. The moment we strike is the moment of their greatest weakness. Every empire believes humanity is gone. That is our advantage. Flashbacks showed why humanity had chosen this path. Earth had faced internal chaos decades earlier, growing political tensions and conflicts with alien empires. Leaders had decided to act not with fear, but with strategy. They would leave, hide, and prepare. They would return when the galaxy was ready to learn that humans were never weak. John Carter, the Council observer, had studied old human history. He remembered the victories humans had achieved, their clever use of strategy, their persistence in wars, their ability to adapt and survive. He had warned the Council that humans should never be underestimated, yet even he did not know the scale of the hidden preparation. Emma Brooks visited one of the oldest secret shipyards. Here, massive vessels had been built that dwarfed the largest alien fleets. The hulls were sleek, engines powerful, and weapon systems beyond the knowledge of any other race. Lisa Grant joined her. These ships are ready to move when the command is given, she said. Every crew trained, every system calibrated. The moment we leave hiding, no fleet can resist us. Emma looked at the ships silently. And when we move, we must be precise. 500,000 vessels, acting together as a force no one can imagine. The galaxy will not see us coming. We will strike as one, perfect and unstoppable. Back on Earth, a few humans remained in hidden command centers. They monitored communications, studied alien movements, and planned every detail. The surface of Earth appeared empty to any alien observer. Cities were abandoned, forests grew over old highways, and satellites floated silently in orbit. Earth seemed dead, but it was alive in ways no one could guess. Daniel Ross walked along a deserted street in one of the hidden cities. He looked at empty buildings, remembering the millions who had once lived there. The galaxy sees only emptiness, he whispered. But we see the future. We prepare.
We wait. Lisa Grant joined him.
Every empty street, every silent city is part of the illusion. We have hidden ourselves perfectly. They think humanity is gone, but we are ready. And soon they will learn the truth. As the hidden fleets continued to train, the galaxy remained unaware. Aliens argued, raced to claim former human colonies, and assumed humanity had failed. John Carter observed these movements with growing unease. He had always believed in human cunning, but now he saw only ignorance in the galaxy. "They are making a mistake," John muttered. "Humans never disappear without reason. Every empire rushing forward will regret it." Back in the shadows, Emma Brooks coordinated the fleets. Orders moved swiftly through secure channels. Pilots prepared simulators, engineers checked engines, and strategists studied maps. Humanity's power grew silently, hidden, but unstoppable. Alex Morris looked at her. "The galaxy has no idea what is waiting. That is why we wait. 500,000 ships hidden, 500,000 minds ready. Patience will be our weapon. Strength will be our answer." The galaxy slept in ignorance. The humans appeared gone, but they had only retreated. Every plan, every fleet, every hidden world was prepared. And soon, very soon, humanity would emerge from the shadows. The galaxy would see that the disappearance was never defeat. It was preparation. Emma stood on the bridge of the Liberty once more. She looked at the map of the galaxy, hidden in her secure network. "The galaxy will think we are gone forever," she said softly. "But when the moment comes, we will show them what it truly means to be human." Alex Morris smiled. "They will learn too late, and by then it will be impossible to stop us. In the darkness beyond known space, humans trained, planned, and prepared. They were patient, they were disciplined, and they were ready. The galaxy had believed they were gone, but humans had only withdrawn to grow stronger. And when they returned, the galaxy would tremble. The galaxy had grown comfortable. Alien fleets moved freely through former human systems. Trade routes that humans once controlled were claimed by Zarnok ships, by the Vrellans, and by smaller independent fleets. They believed the humans were gone, scattered, or defeated. None suspected what waited in the shadows. John Carter, the council observer, watched from the Orion station. He had seen small signs of human activity in distant sectors, tiny energy bursts, movement of enormous objects, but most dismissed his warnings. The galaxy assumed that 500,000 human ships had vanished like whispers in space. "They are gone," an ambassador argued in the council chamber. "All signals lost, every colony abandoned, every fleet destroyed. We should proceed with claiming these systems." John shook his head. "They are not gone. Humans never disappear without reason. You may think you are safe, but you are not." The ambassadors ignored him. Their confidence was a mistake, and John knew it. He had spent his life studying humans. He understood their patience, their strategy, and their cunning. The galaxy's mistake was thinking humans acted quickly, like everyone else. Humans waited. Humans planned. And now they were ready. Far beyond the mapped galaxy, Emma Brooks stood on the bridge of the Liberty. 500,000 ships, the largest fleet humanity had ever assembled, floated in the darkness. They were silent, hidden by advanced cloaking technologies, each ship ready for instant movement. Lisa Grant, the fleet tactician, approached her. "Captain Brooks, all fleets report readiness. Every crew is in position. Sensors show alien movements in the old human sectors." Emma studied the map. "Perfect. They think we are gone. They are weak, overconfident. That is exactly how we want it. Begin the formations. We move in synchronized attack patterns. Every fleet, every ship, Every weapon will strike at once. The galaxy does not suspect the scale of our power. They will see it soon enough. Not soon enough to escape, Ra. The order was simple. For decades, humans had prepared for this moment. Now it had come. 500,000 ships moved in unison, slipping past sensors, emerging in the systems that humans once controlled. Every fleet acted as one. Every weapon system was calibrated. Every pilot knew their place. The first alien fleet to notice the humans was a Brellan convoy near the Orion trade lane. Captain Zolrek looked at the sensors in shock. "What is this?" he demanded. "A human fleet? Impossible." They were gone. The ships appeared like shadows across the stars. Thousands at first, then tens of thousands, and then the full scale revealed itself. 500,000 vessels, moving in perfect formation, silently surrounding the Vrellans. "Prepare for combat!" Zalrek shouted. But the humans were already in attack positions. Laser arrays, plasma cannons, and missile volleys launched with precision. Ships that had once thought themselves safe were destroyed before they could respond. Emma Brooks observed from the Liberty. "Do not destroy more than needed," she said. "We show our strength, not cruelty. This is a demonstration. Let them know humans are back, and they cannot ignore us." The Vrellans tried to escape, but human strategy was flawless. Fleet formations cut off every exit, forcing surrender without total destruction. Ships that had once believed they were masters of the trade lanes now realized that humans had never been gone. They had only been patient. News spread quickly. Zarnak fleets were the next to encounter the human forces. Captain Varroque received frantic messages from scouts. "They are back," one reported. "Millions of ships, more than we could imagine." Virok's eyes widened. "Impossible," he muttered. But it was real. Humans had returned, not with a few vessels, but with a force capable of overwhelming entire sectors. Emma's voice came through the secure channels. "Zarnak fleets, listen carefully. You were warned. You thought we were gone. Now you know. Surrender or face total defeat. We are not here to negotiate weakness. We're here to show our strength." The message was calm, measured, but deadly. The Zarnak fleets had no choice. Resistance would be futile. Thousands of ships dropped shields and prepared for boarding. The human strategy was clear: show dominance, but preserve lives when possible. On the council station, John Carter watched the unfolding chaos. He had never seen anything like it. 500,000 human ships, moving as one, striking with perfect timing, overwhelming fleets that had once considered themselves invincible. "They are incredible," he muttered. The galaxy underestimated them again. Ambassadors looked on in shock. Trade routes were lost in hours. Systems that had been abandoned for decades were reclaimed without struggle. Humanity was back, and the galaxy realized the cost of underestimating them. Emma Brooks coordinated every move from the Liberty. Her calm voice guided fleets across light years of space. Lisa Grant managed tactics, ensuring every formation was perfect. Alex Morris oversaw the pilots, keeping morale high. Every detail had been considered, every step calculated. The humans had not come to conquer the galaxy, but the demonstration was clear. No empire could challenge them without suffering. The message was unmistakable. Humanity was alive, organized, and stronger than anyone had imagined. Back in the systems that humans had once abandoned, civilian populations were revealed to be alive and hidden. Colonies that appeared empty were suddenly defended by human forces. Alien fleets that had moved in to claim planets were blocked or forced to retreat. Carla James, a young pilot, led a squadron in a daring maneuver, disabling multiple alien warships without a single human casualty. She radioed back to Alex Morris. "It's perfect. Every move fits. The galaxy will never forget this." Alex smiled. "That is the point, Carla. Precision is our greatest weapon. Force alone can win battles, but strategy wins the war." Emma Brooks observed quietly. The humans were not acting with anger, not with hatred. They were showing the galaxy what patience, discipline, and preparation could achieve. 500,000 ships moved in perfect coordination, reclaiming human space and sending a message that would echo across the stars. In the council chamber, alien leaders met in panic. Trade routes were lost, fleets destroyed, and entire systems recaptured in hours. "What is happening?" demanded Avrellan ambassador. "Humans were gone. How can they do this?" "They were preparing," John Carter said quietly. "They were never gone. They waited. They planned, and now they have returned." The council had to accept it. Resistance was futile. Humans had proven that disappearance did not mean weakness. The galaxy had misjudged them completely. On Earth, hidden command centers monitored every move. Daniel Ross walked through a control room, watching the reports of fleet success. "It is working perfectly," he said to Lisa Grant. "They believe we were gone, and they are learning our strength the hard way. This is only the beginning. They must understand what it means to underestimate humans." Discipline, strategy, patience, these are our weapons.
Emma Brooks sent one final message to all alien fleets in human-controlled sectors.
The galaxy will remember this day. Humanity is no longer hidden. We are here. We are prepared. And we will not be ignored. Every ship in the fleet acknowledged the order. Sensors confirmed alien movements. Scouts reported surrenders, and communication channels filled with messages of disbelief. The galaxy had never experienced anything like it. 500,000 human ships, acting in perfect harmony, had changed the balance of power in hours. The alien empires realized they had made a mistake. Humans had not only returned, but they had returned with discipline, coordination, and strategy far beyond anything anyone had expected. Panic spread through command rooms and councils. Entire fleets considered surrender rather than fight, Emma Brooks observed calmly. They thought we were weak. They thought we were gone. They were wrong. Never again will anyone underestimate humanity. Alex Morris smiled. The galaxy will need time to recover from this lesson. John Carter, watching from the observation station, whispered to himself, "I warned them. Humanity is not a species to ignore." They never were, and they never will be. In distant space, the hidden fleets continued their movements. Ships returned to systems humans had abandoned, not with destruction, but with authority. Colonies were rebuilt, defenses established, and trade networks restored. The message was clear. Humanity was back, and the galaxy must respect it. Carla James led another squadron in a patrol near a reclaimed planet. She looked at the stars and thought of the civilians who had once feared alien occupation. "We protect them," she said softly. "This is why we waited." Alex Morris nodded. "And they will never forget it. Humanity has returned, stronger than ever." Emma Brooks stood on the bridge of the Liberty, looking at the galaxy she had helped reclaim. We did not disappear to hide. We disappeared to prepare. The galaxy thought us weak. They were wrong. Now they know the truth. 500,000 ships, hidden no longer, moved with purpose. Humanity had returned, patient, disciplined, and unstoppable. The galaxy had been warned, and for the first time in centuries, humans were no longer silent. The galaxy had changed in a matter of days. 500,000 human ships moved across former human systems, securing planets, trade lanes, and colonies. Alien fleets that had believed humans were gone now realized they had been severely mistaken. On the bridge of the flagship Liberty, Emma Brooks observed the galaxy's reaction. She had remained calm, her hands resting lightly on the controls. The fleet was fully operational, disciplined, and ready for any challenge. Lisa Grant approached, reviewing the latest reports. "Captain, all major alien fleets in human-controlled sectors have either surrendered or are retreating. There are no major battles left. They see our strength and they know resistance is futile." Emma nodded. "Good. But our goal is not destruction. We do not seek conquest. We reclaim what is ours, yes, but we must also show that humans are not cruel. Our message is clear. We are prepared, and we are strong, but we will not act without reason." Alex Morris joined them, his expression serious. "The galaxy will remember this day, Captain. They will not forget that humans are not weak. But what comes next? How do we deliver the message?" Emma looked at the stars. "Through diplomacy, through presence, through clarity. Humanity will not remain silent any longer, but we also do not seek war. It is time the galaxy understands why we acted and what we expect in return." The council, which had observed the human return with disbelief and fear, now convened an emergency session. John Carter spoke first. "You have seen what humans can do. They have returned, and they are not interested in immediate destruction. They have power beyond what we imagined. We must listen, or the galaxy may suffer further." The alien ambassadors murmured among themselves. Fear and respect mixed in equal measure. Zarnak, Vrelin, and smaller fleets had all reported similar results. Humans were patient, disciplined, and completely coordinated. No other species could challenge them without risking total defeat. A human envoy, Daniel Ross, was selected to deliver the message. He stepped onto the council platform, calm and composed. Every alien representative turned to watch. His presence was simple, yet commanding. "Leaders of the galaxy," Daniel began, "we understand your confusion. Humanity has seemed absent, silent, and invisible. We allowed this to happen not out of weakness, but out of strategy. We prepared while the galaxy believed we were gone. Now we return to show that we are ready and united." The room was silent. Alien eyes, large and varied, stared at him. Every ambassador felt the weight of the words. "Why did humanity disappear?" one asked, unable to hide fear in his voice. Daniel spoke carefully. "We did not disappear to hide. We disappeared to grow stronger, to train our fleets, and to ensure that our survival and that of our people would never be threatened again. We waited for the right moment to show the galaxy that humans are patient, disciplined, and united." Meanwhile, Emma Brooks coordinated the fleets. The human ships had reclaimed planets, restored defenses, and restored trade routes in former human sectors. Civilians who had been hidden in secret worlds were safely returned to their homes, while alien populations were protected. Lisa Grant observed the progress. "Captain, the alien fleets are beginning to accept the surrender terms. They are also requesting meetings. They wish to negotiate." Emma nodded. Good. We do not strike without reason. Humanity's return is not conquest. It is demonstration. Let them see that our power is real, but that we do not act recklessly. Strength without reason is weakness. Strength with discipline is respect. Alex Morris added, They will never forget this. 500,000 ships, perfectly coordinated, appearing from nowhere. The galaxy underestimated humanity, and they have learned the cost. Emma turned back to the view of the stars. Now we teach them what it means to respect humanity, not fear us, but respect our patience, our strategy, and our resolve. Daniel Ross continued addressing the council. Humanity does not seek to rule the galaxy. We seek balance. We act with strength because it ensures survival. We demand that all species recognize that humanity is united and capable of defending itself against any threat. We also offer peace, trade, and cooperation to those who respect these terms. The alien ambassadors were stunned. For decades, some had thought humans reckless, aggressive, or weak. Now they saw discipline, patience, and overwhelming power. Zarnak, a large blue-skinned alien, stepped forward.
You speak with honesty, human. We did not expect.
This, we assumed weakness, but you have shown strength beyond imagination. We accept your terms, though it is difficult for us to fully understand your strategy. Daniel nodded. You do not need to fully understand. You only need to respect it. Humanity's return is not vengeance. It is demonstration. Respect, cooperation, and caution are what we ask. Cross that line, and consequences will be swift. That is our promise. The council chamber was silent again. Alien races processed what they had witnessed. Humans, patient and hidden for decades, now fully prepared, disciplined, and in full control of their former space. Back in the fleets, Emma Brooks received messages from reclaimed planets. Citizens thanked her crews for protection, civilians returned safely, and alien populations were unharmed. Every act of precision, every calculated strike had been carefully measured. Humanity was showing that power could be strong, but just. Lisa Grant reported, Captain, all major alien fleets have accepted surrender conditions. Systems are stabilizing. Trade routes can resume under human oversight or cooperation. The galaxy seems willing to accept our return. Emma nodded. Good. This is the start of a new era. We have demonstrated strength without cruelty. We have shown discipline without recklessness. The galaxy now knows that humanity is not weak, and it will not ignore us again. Alex Morris looked at her, and yet there will be fear. Some may never accept humans as equals. Emma smiled slightly. Let them fear if they must. Fear is temporary. Respect is lasting. Today, the galaxy will remember our return. Tomorrow they will learn to act wisely. On Earth, Daniel Ross and Lisa Grant oversaw the restoration of communications. Trade routes were reopened, colonies integrated into human governance, and alien fleets communicated through new channels. Humanity's diplomacy was calm but firm. Emma Brooks spoke to the fleet leaders. Remember, the galaxy has seen our power. They have seen what patience and discipline can achieve. Now it is time to show humanity's wisdom. Strength must be balanced with reason. We are not conquerors. We are guardians of our people and our space. Carla James, a young pilot, smiled as she checked the patrol routes. It feels good to know that our training, our preparation, and our patience finally made a difference. The galaxy will never forget humanity again. Alex Morris nodded. Yes, and this is only the beginning. Humanity will lead, not through fear, but through the knowledge that we are prepared, united, and disciplined. That is our greatest weapon. Back at the council, John Carter addressed the ambassadors one last time. The galaxy has seen what patience and preparation can achieve. Humans are not weak. They are capable of action that we cannot always anticipate. We must remember this, respect their strength, honor their patience, and cooperate with them where possible. Humanity is no longer silent. The aliens nodded, slowly realizing the truth. Humans had not vanished, had not been defeated, had only waited. The galaxy's assumptions had been wrong. The humans had acted with calm, deliberate precision. The lesson was clear. Underestimate humanity at your own risk. On the Liberty, Emma Brooks addressed the fleet through the communication network. All fleets return to standard positions. Systems are secure. Civilian populations are safe. Aliens are cooperating under the terms set by our council envoy. Humanity has returned, but we act with reason, not rashness. We have proven our strength. Now we build the galaxy we wish to see, stable, balanced, and respected. Captain, the galaxy has learned a lesson it will never forget. 500,000 ships, patience, and discipline. Humanity is back. Emma nodded. Yes, and we will ensure that the galaxy remembers the right lesson. Patience, strategy, and unity are what make humans strong. Not fear, not aggression. Strength with reason is our legacy. The galaxy will think twice before underestimating us again. Carla James checked her ship systems. And the humans will be ready, always, prepared, patient, and united. Emma Brooks looked out at the stars once more. The galaxy is ours to influence, not with destruction, but with strength and wisdom. We are humans. We prepare, we wait, and we act when the time is right. Today, we have acted. Tomorrow we will guide. And far across the galaxy, humans had returned, not with vengeance, but with authority, wisdom, and power. The silence of the past was gone. Humanity had returned to shape the galaxy in a new era, where patience, strategy, and unity defined their rule. The galaxy would remember this day forever. Humans were no longer gone. They had only been waiting.